Hi guys, yes, it's that time again. It's Hump Day. So here I am with the Humpday Helper. Okay, before we get started tonight, I just wanted to let you guys know I've been getting questions about gift cards for Christmas stocking stuffers. I thought it was a really good idea. So I'm going to be, from the 1st of December, I'll be selling digital gift cards for 30-minute readings. They're going to be valid from 2024 onwards, so next year onwards. They don't have an expiry date because why would a gift card have an expiry date? And I'm doing 25% off the usual price for Christmas for stocking stuffers. So it's been asked, it's answered. You'll be able to just contact me the usual way to order a gift card for anybody that you might want to gift it to. Okay, so for those people that are new here, because every week we have somebody new, Wednesday is more of a let's have a chat, let's have a talk. So the universe will direct us with one card, which is the topic of the conversation, and then we just have a chat about it. Okay, it's not primarily psychic tonight, but it's just as important. It's kind of like the universe wants to talk about something, and it's talking about transformation. Okay, so transformation. Now, transformation can be a good thing, can be a bad thing. We can transform into something we want to be, and we can actually transform into the negative side of life, the side of ourselves that we don't want to be. So, the cliche that you don't want to end up you don't want to end up like your mum or like your dad or like somebody from your past. You want to avoid ending up like that person or avoid having traits from that person. There is so much dog hair floating in the air at the moment. It's kind of like that. And then you wake up and then you're like, oh shit, I have the same temper as that person, or I spent so much time trying not to be my dad that I turned into my mum. All metaphorical. I've got no problems with these people. I'm just using it as an example. So when we're talking about transformation in a negative way, it's really up to us to be vigilant. I say it all the time. We need to be vigilant. We need to be aware of ourselves and those people around us. So again, say all the time, get rid of toxic people, because all they do is damage your life and slow down your life purpose. So as well as being aware of everybody else, we need to be aware of ourselves. Do we have a short temper? Are we not realizing that we may not be happy? Or are we always grumpy because we're so used to everything going wrong, but actually everything is going right at the moment, so why are we grumpy? There needs to be analysis, self-analysis, on a regular basis. And look, if you're like, oh, look, yeah, I'm down, I'm bummed and all that, but I don't feel like I'm taking it out on people, great. That's completely normal. If you are down and bummed and like, oh, I've just got a short fuse with people, I don't mean to be angry or sad or whatever towards these people, maybe there's some stuff there that you can learn to pull back. If you are having a day where you're feeling volatile, very angry, then limit your interactions, or when you do have to have an interaction with somebody, be mindful that you are volatile. So it's one thing where we don't realize we're in a bad mood and we start blowing up at people. That's not really acceptable either, but it is understandable. So if you feel that that's happening a lot, be a little bit more vigilant with yourself. Be a bit more aware. It's fine if for some reason you're feeling angry or depressed. That's no judgment. We all have those days or those weeks or sometimes those months and years. But this is about small interactions. So if you are feeling angry or volatile, or fragile, where you're like, the smallest thing is going to make you upset, be mindful of that when you're having an interaction with people. But it's more about not expecting other people to change. It's expecting ourselves to change, ourselves to be more aware of ourselves. And normally when you're going into an interaction with somebody and you know that you are angry or sad, you can be that little bit stronger going into that because you're a little bit more prepared. Okay, so transformation in a good way. Let's face it, that's what everybody wants. We want our life to magically turn around and everything to work out and everything to be perfect. There's no such thing as perfection, so don't strive for perfection. You can't. Don't try for that. Just try to do your very best. That's all we can do in life, okay? Do your very best. Now, look, change, whether it be good or bad, change is still scary for most people. Okay, 9 out of 10 people fear change. Even if you're like, okay, I really want to do a career change and I want this job and I'm getting paid double the money, yay, and flexible hours and don't have to wear a uniform and great, there's nothing bad about this job. But most of us would still be scared going into that job. It's like, okay, well, it's double the money. That, you know, what if I can't do this job? What if I can't handle it? What if they don't like me? What if I lose this job in a, you know, change is scary because there is a lot of what ifs, and whether it be in a positive way or a negative way, we don't like change, okay? So the thing with that is to not allow that fear of change to hold you back. Okay, I can totally understand people that are like, look, I really want to change jobs, but you know, I don't know if the job I want to go into will work out, and I've got a mortgage to pay, and I've got kids to feed, and I've got this, that, you know, we trap ourselves into situations where we convince ourselves that it's just safer to the devil we know than the one we don't. And look, I do understand that sort of thinking, been there, done that. And it is scary, but in general, don't let that fear of change, the what ifs, hold you back, because in 6 months time, in 6 years time, are you going to look back and go, what if I had have taken that better job? Where would I be now? You know, they say, you know, in our before we die, it's the things that we regret that we dwell on, and I totally get that, but we all have regrets, you know. It is part of life, and it is part of, well, I don't want to have any more regrets in my life, so I'm going to try and make the very best decision I can with all the tools I have at hand and all the information I have at hand. Okay? So, look, whether this is changing your life, going for a new job, moving, dating somebody new, opening yourself up again after heartbreak, whether it's that sort of a change or simple changes like changing your hair or getting a spray tan or just doing something for yourself, there is always fear there, but it is, you know, most changes in our life that we make are not permanent. If you can't go backwards, which is probably a good thing, you can normally go sideways. So if you do start a new job, and for whatever reason it doesn't work out, there'll be another job there for you. There'll be another way for you to progress forward, okay? So look, I say consider all the pros and cons when making a change or transformation, but don't let the fear hold you back, okay? Guys, I'm going to leave it there. I know this was a bit shorter than normal. I am actually going to be reducing the time of the videos down. I'm listening to the feedback, but I will be back on Sunday night for the free triple deck readings. Don't forget the 25% off digital coupons for 30-minute readings. They will be valid from the 2024 onwards. And if you do want one, feel free to contact me. And if you would like a full reading or require anything further, you know how to contact me. But I will leave it there, guys. I hope you have a good week. Keep your chin up. Don't let fear hold you back. And I'll see you on Sunday night for the free triple deck readings. See ya.